Good morning, y'all. It's Cody's Bait and Tackle, Warsaw, Missouri. Gonna talk a little bit about the fishing. I've been on vacation for about 10 days, so I'm finally back in the shop. Got to see what's going on the lake. We did get a great big rain a couple days ago. That water sounds like they're gonna run right on through the dam. They're not gonna let the lake come up much. They're gonna hold it. So that should keep the fish biting pretty good. Sounds like they're going to run the lake down below normal pool again, so they can work on the dam. Um, last year they did that. Fishing stayed really good. Pretty well trimming stayed good all summer last year, even with the low water. So the fish have went into a full blown summer pattern now. I've seen some deeper trees along the channel swings and stuff full of crappie yesterday. Looked like a ton of crappie just scattered out roaming, chasing bait in the main lake. There was bait absolutely all over the place. A lot of them fish was 10 to 15 foot deep. There was a lot of fish that was 15 to 20 foot deep too. Your catfish, your hybrids, all that stuff was in that 15 to 20 foot range. White bass was. Your bait was all over. So your crappie was just all in there roaming, chasing the bait. Looked like it would be just an awesome time to go pull crankbaits. If you're not real good at crappie fishing during the summertime, just get you some Bandit 300s, Pitcos, Flicker Shad, something that's going to go to that 12 to 15 foot range. Go pull them crankbaits at 1.5 to 1.8 mile an hour right now. You should just tear the crappie up. I mean, pretty well anywhere on the main lake. I was all over yesterday, just looking, trying to see what was going on. Put a lot of miles on the boat. So your hybrids they're kind of in that deeper pattern now too, just like they do when it gets real hot out. Some of them, we did see some fish up real shallow. We caught some fish on free line baits right on top. And then a lot of the deeper schools of fish was all in that 15 to 20 foot range. It's pretty common for summertime. So seen a ton of catfish on the mud flats. You could have caught them drift fishing, fresh cut shad. Looked like on the main lake was 15 to 20 foot, was right where most of the catfish was. So that's kind of the fishing report I got for right now. I heard the walleye was really good while we was on vacation. A lot of good walleye caught off Truman. Most of them just pulling night crawler harnesses and pulling them crankbaits. Several of the guys pulling crankbaits for crappie caught quite a few walleye last week. So good time to be out there. It's going to get hot again the end of the week. Get real hot. So that'll finish pushing them fish into that summer pattern, the ones that haven't went yet. So I didn't really see any fish shallow like I had been catching them. Them walleye, I did see quite a few up around KK Island yesterday that looked like walleye on the graph. Most of them was like 8 to 12 foot of water. I didn't look up much shallower than that, but usually they stay a little bit shallower. Um, seen some out to like 14, 15 foot of water up there. So that'll kind of give you a starting point. If you're out there trying and it's not working, just switch up what you're doing. If you're pulling crankbaits, switch over to the night crawler harnesses, or just like a 1/4 ounce jig head with a night crawler on it, Roadrunner head, something like that. So we did catch some hybrids yesterday on swim baits. So I actually let my bait tank battery die, so we ended up having to catch quite a few on swim baits. They hit them pretty good, even down deep. Normally they won't. So that's kind of cool. The water's still colored just enough that they will hit them artificials right now pretty good. It's not strictly a live bait bite. I did see a lot of schools of white bass, so guys that like chasing white bass, you could have caught them trolling. Probably could have caught them on jigging spoons in a few places. I seen them right on the bottom. So usually when they're like that, you can use like the Banks spoons or something like that and just set their vertical jigging and catch the heck out of them. There was still a ton of fish up around the dam on the weir, the old road bed up there. Looked like catfish, white bass, maybe a few hybrids on there, not a lot. But there is a lot of fish up that way still. So on to the next thing, our fireworks display. It is still going to be July 3rd. That date will never change on that. We are taking donations from businesses now. True Spec Home Exteriors out of Climax Springs. They've already donated money to the fireworks display. Rob Hardwick, he's donating. We've actually talked about maybe shooting the fireworks off of one of his flatbeds for his trucking company. So I want to give him a mention. Trying to think. Nate DeCavel, he's donating for Fallen Outdoors. Had a few more businesses say they was going to donate. Haven't done nothing yet, but as they keep donating, I'll keep listing them. I know money's tight this year for everybody, so I understand if you donated last year and not donating this year, it's no big deal. I mean, the economy overall, it's just slow. So all businesses in these tourist towns right now are struggling, so I fully understand that. Let me see. The kids' crappie and catfish tournament, we're still getting some kids coming in, not near as many as I thought we would. We're still getting them some prizes, and I will get the announcers, or get the winners of last month announced today. We'll go through that and sort through and figure out who won and post it on my Facebook page again. So, that's really about all I've got for you guys. So, and I'll keep the fireworks display updated. This year we are going to charge a little bit. We're going to charge like $5 a plate for food. Just to keep the people out that come for just free food, basically, that don't donate anything to the fireworks display, don't buy anything in the shop. Last year we had so much food get wasted. People would make a mounded plate of food and then throw half of it in the trash. People are selfish. We're just going to try to keep that from happening. We're probably going to charge $5 a plate and serve the food. So if you got kids, if you're getting like a hot dog or something for the kids too, we understand that. Just don't get like 5 pulled pork sandwiches and then throw 3 of them away because you didn't eat that much. We've seen that way too many times last year. So that's all I've got for right now. I'll probably try to post another video this week. Probably give them kids a mention that won last month and talk more about the fireworks display. I'm going to try to get some details worked out this week on how long of a display I'm going to try to do and all that. I've got a poll posted on Facebook right now. Last year, the display was, I think, a little over an hour, like an hour and 5 minutes or something. A lot of people thought that was a little bit too long. It was a really good, fast show, though. It was awesome. This year, I might try to cut it down to about 40 minutes, something like that. So we'll see. I'm going to set it all off a little bit different. For the people that don't know, I actually set all that off by hand myself. I don't have anybody help me. Don't let anybody help me. So that's just kind of all pre-planned by me. But that's all I've got for you guys. I appreciate it, and stay tuned this week for another video. Thank you.